Hi everybody, Laurels here with a new episode of Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen. In the last episode, we made it here to Fuchsia City and explored all the things that we can do around here after we experienced an evolution from our very own Annie, who is now a Marowak. Just look at that sweet defense. That is amazing. Anyway, today is a special episode because we're going to be checking out Fuchsia City's famous Safari Zone. So let's get on in here. Welcome to the Safari Zone. For just 500, you can play the Safari game. You can roam in a wide open safari and catch what you like. Would you like to play? Yes, I would like to play a game. We only use special kinds of Pokeballs here. Safari balls, what a joke. They'll call you on the PA when you run out of time or Safari balls. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Evolution theme. This is crazy. Yes, this is the Safari Zone. I'm not moving right now for a very specific reason, which I will get to in a second. There are no trainers in the Safari Zone, just catching Pokemon that you find in the tall grass or fishing up from the water. You can't exactly battle Pokemon in the Safari Zone, though. Pokemon can choose to run away from you if they see you in battle. Oh gosh. The Safari Zone, you have a limited number of steps that you can take before you're told to get called out of the Safari Zone. Oh, a Venonat. You have 600 steps. After you use up the 600 steps, they will call you on the PA system, and you will be removed from the Safari Zone and have to retake all your steps. Now here's the menu for the Safari Zone. You can either chuck a ball at the Pokemon, bait the Pokemon, throw a rock at the Pokemon, or you can run. If you throw bait, they'll be less likely to run away from you in battle, but they'll be harder to catch. If you throw a rock at them, they'll be less likely to stay put, but they'll be less likely to, well, they'll be easier to catch. Now, Safari Balls are basically just Great Balls retextured. They have the same catch rate as a Great Ball, 1.5. Oh gosh. Now there's an entrance area, Area 1, Area 2, and Area 3. There are actually two specific items that I really want to get that are actually necessary for completing the game. Now, I'll try to cover as many of the items as I can when I see them, if I can, or if I can't get them at all, for that matter. There are actually 3 new Pokemon here that we actually haven't mentioned ever before. The first one that can be found is Execute. Execute is a grass psychic type, surprisingly enough, and can be found in every area in the Safari Zone. It is said that though they look like eggs, they are actually closer to plant seeds. Creepy. Execute evolve using a leaf stone into Executor. Executor... what can I say about Executor? It's kind of powerful offensively, but it doesn't have that great of speed. It's also weak to a lot of types compared to other walls. Other walls such as Chansey. Chansey is a normal type that you can find very rarely in the entrance and second areas of the Safari Zone. Chansey can be difficult to catch, but is well worth it because when Chansey evolves into Blissey via high happiness level, she becomes a formidable wall with great great special stats. She can attack foes using her wide move pool, but she could also serve as a healing cleric for your team. But keep in mind that physical attack and defense are very low on Chansey, so keep a close eye on her when facing strong physical attackers. Lastly, there's Tauros. Tauros is a normal type and is always male. Tauros is fast and strong and is used for sweeping, and it's one of my favorites. Of course, it's a normal type and a sweeper. Jen's 2 favorite Pokemon types. Tauros suffers from a shallow move pool, however. This generation's but can take... gosh. Toro suffers from a shallow move pool this generation, and can take a lot of... and can suffer a lot under steel-type walls. But it can handle pretty much anything else. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to get to the Safari Zone area with as little difficulty as possible. I've made a map out of all the maps, even though they technically don't match up to each other that well when placed side by side, and I'm going to go through the areas as quickly as I can. There's actually some Pokemon that you can actually find here from earlier on. Curse you. Ah, the Nidorina. Such as Nidorina, Nidorino. But you can also fish up Dratini and Dragonair, which is the evolved form of Dratini. You can also get Scyther and Pinsir, so you don't have to spend all that money in the game corner if you don't want to. You can also catch Rhyhorn, like from Giovanni's team, if you enjoyed that well enough. Silly Nidoran, get out of here. Like I said, there's only 600 steps available, so you have to think wisely when going through these areas. Do I dare? Yes. Sunny Day is right here. A fire-type move which brightens the sun, boosting power to fire-type moves. Across the way is a leaf stone on its stony platform, and up in the corner is a full revive. A full revive? Is that an actual word? Hello, Parasect. You creep me out ever since The Last of Us came out, because that fungus has taken over your mind. Okay. Can't believe they have the evolution theme for this. Oh, cool, we can actually reach it from here. Full restore. Full revive. You guys should be ashamed. I wouldn't go inside the buildings if I were you, because those buildings, basically, they still count as walking areas. And if you walk inside of there, you'll be taken out of the Safari Zone game. After a while. You know, steps counting down. All that stuff. We go down here. Right there is a max potion. Okay, now we're in area 2. Let's see. Okay. So, how's everyone's day going? Mine's just barely got started, but I'm really excited. Silly Nidorino, get out of here. Because I have an idea of something else that I want to do for this channel. Not another series, but something else. Oh, there's an item right there, and that is a Quick Claw, which is actually pretty helpful. Wish I could get to it. Quick Claw enables your Pokemon to possibly move first every turn. Right here is a TM47 Steel Wing, a Steel-type move made for flying types. Perfect for Rock-type Pokemon. Okay. And this is a protein, good for boosting physical attack. As I was saying, I have an idea for my channel, not another series to like go after Pokemon here, because believe it or not, I'm not doing all Pokemon on this channel. Silly Nidorina. But yes, I do have a series idea to go after I'm done with Pokemon, but I also have an ongoing series idea to go with, and I'm gonna have my friends help me along with it. If they're wanting to be on my YouTube channel. Okay, this is one of those really important items that you have to get. The gold teeth. Kind of disgusting, because the gold teeth are in your inventory. Ooh, it shows how many steps you walked. 298 out of 600. That's actually very helpful to know. There's an item here. TM32 Double Team. Which we all know what Double Team does, guys, right? Increasing our evasiveness. And we want to talk to this guy. Ah, finally! You're the first person to reach the secret house. Though I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting worried no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. A winner is me. I got HM03 from the attendant. HM03 is Surf. Pokemon will be able to ferry you across the water using it. And this HM isn't disposable, so you can use it over and over. You're super lucky for winning this fabulous prize. You're telling me? HM03 Surf, especially in Generation 3, is the bomb. Ooh, I can actually reach it from here. Okay. Surf is another HM move, which allows us to surf across the top of water. And Idle can learn it, surprisingly enough. But no, I'm going to teach it to Olmec. Let's see, Water Pulse. Want to keep Bite for diversity, but Water Pulse is probably going to have to go, which makes me kind of sad. 95 with 100% accuracy, and it hits 2 opponents in a battle. And this is before Generation 4, which had it so that Surf hurt your partner Pokemon in double battles. So this makes it overpowerful. Super powerful. Actually, I think I'm going to go with Protect. Like, getting rid of Protect. I don't really use Protect that often, so yeah. Yeah, I don't care. Olmec learned Surf. Yay. And I don't think we can use Surf right away. Let's find out. Nope. Usually you can just walk up to a surface of water, and if you can surf, it'll say, would you like to surf? And then you say, yes, of course I would love to surf. My good friend. Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hey! That was not a kitten sneeze, that was a real big sneeze. Whew! Wow, this means I have the entire Safari Zone to just goof off and do whatever I want to do. Silly Execute. I don't want you. If anything, I want to find a Tauros. So freaking bad. And I think Tauros can be found in the first area and in the fourth area. So if we can just get back one more area, then we can find ourselves a lovely Tauros for our team. Because funny enough, Tauros can- You read my mind, Game Boy! Very good! I'm just gonna chuck the Safari Balls at him. I can't risk losing this Tauros. Watching carefully? Okay. Did I really have to do that animation? Concentration mode activated. Do the animation again. Yeah, rock back and forth, Tauros. Darn you! Still watching, so I still have a chance. Darn it. Still watching me. This is crazy business, folks. Oh, Tauros. Oh, no. Aww. I really want to catch a Tauros. Because, strangely enough, Tauros can learn both. Well, Tauros can learn can actually learn how to surf. It's kind of ridiculous, considering... Oh, gosh. My mind just keeps on moving back to Oregon Trail and all of that, where it's like... Would you like to ford the river, or would you like to try to cross the river with your team of, like, oxen? So I always think of Tauros as sort of like an oxen. Now, if you want to use up the least amount of steps in the Safari Zone, I suggest you just move your, like, viewing point several times. I don't care about you Execute, I just want my Tauros back. But yes, if you just rotate, it doesn't use up any steps, but you still get encounters. Darn it, I stepped. Anyway, if anything fun happens in the Safari Zone, I'll be sure to let you know. If nothing exciting happens, I'll show you the end of the Safari Zone, and I'll send you off. Come on. There's so many Rhyhorn here, I don't even care. Fun fact, Rhyhorn's evolution, can actually learn Surf as well, even though it causes super effective damage to it. The more you know. I just remembered I may have forgotten to mention that you can also catch Kangaskhan, just like Giovanni's Kangaskhan, in this area. Well, in Safari Zone. I'm not quite sure which area. That area will be put on the screen, I guess. Holy mackerel! Are we serious? There's a Chansey right in front of me. I'm gonna throw some Pokeballs. 'Cause it's rare and it's a Chansey. Don't you dare. It fled! Darn it. Okay. Well, I got 43 steps left, and I still have to find a Tauros. Venomoth! Hello! Not catching you, but that's pretty rare to see anyway. Again with the Chansey? I've seen Chansey twice and Tauros only once. How does this work? Go Safari Ball! Watching me carefully. I think I'm gonna throw a rock at him. Oh, darn you, Chansey. Don't worry. I'm sure I'll run into you again before I run into my Tauros ever again. Only 3 steps remaining. 2 steps remaining. 1. Ding dong. Time's up. Your Safari game is over! I didn't catch anything. Oh, shut up. Well, that's all for the Safari Zone now, guys. Maybe I can... Clocks are fun and wonderful to learn from, and I wish they didn't ding during recording, but there's nothing I can do about that. Now we have the gold teeth, which are kind of disgusting, actually. Let me show you. Because they're key items right now. Look at that. That's freaking disgusting. Those things are in your backpack. Right next to your good rod. I gave the gold teeth back to the warden. The warden popped it in his teeth. Thank you, lassie. You're a real lifesaver. No one could understand a word I said, not one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office even. Let me give you something for your trouble. And now we get HMO4 from the warden. HMO4 is strength, and we can teach it to a Pokemon. And with that, we can finally move those giant boulders that are just randomly inside this guy's house. What? I think I'll teach it to Annie, actually. Yes. I want you to forget about tail whips, because headbutts can still be important. Well, that looks kind of creepy. Yeah, okay, I don't care. Annie learns strength, and we can use that HM, actually, since we got it from Eric. We got the ability to do that from Erica's gym. Big boulder. Yes. And now we can just kick these boulders around and get the rare candy that's right behind here. That was entertaining. The Safari Zone is always fun, always frustrating, but always has rare Pokemon and surprises, so you can always be sure to be entertained there. Anyway, this is Laurel Devies. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Also, be sure to check the links down in the description below for links pertaining to my channel on other parts of the internets. I'm making hand motions again, and I'm not sure why. Not sure what we'll be doing next time, but you can be sure that I will be Laurels and you will be audience, and it'll be awesome. And so thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you all next time.